Long ago, in a land far to the north, there lied the ruins of the kingdom of Dranlik. We have heard many tales of various heroes and legends that have gone to these lands, but what of regular men? Instead of a great champion, we bring to you the tale of a simple man, out for his brisk morning jog. A tale of a man whose might was only matched by his dashing good looks.
Havel!
No, not you. Havel? We at Default Guild present to you the tale of McFist. In any case, welcome to Dark Souls. Say hello, McFist.
Hello, good sir.
Sorry about the montage, but due to things in the studio and the fact that everybody and their mom has played this game, we decided to skip the boring stuff. So.
Yay!
To the point, McFist is exactly what it sounds like.
He punches things, and he doesn't wear a shirt.
Mm-hmm. Them's the rules when playing an old-timey-pugilist.
Okay, that's good to know.
Thankfully, that part can be edited out.
It's just like video, right?
Yeah. Okay, so it does not matter what I do with this timer, with this countdown timer. It will make the noise.
So off McFist goes to conquer souls to woo the lass.
To woo the what now?
Lass.
Is there a lass to be wooed? I'm pretty
Right
sure
there.
this is Dark Souls.
It was right there.
Yeah, she is not.
What?
I'm pretty
Lasses?
sure she's not a woman.
Lasses?
I
Screw
think
that.
she might be
Brethren
right.
before wenches.
But first one needs brethren.
Ah, this is McFist. He is both his own brethren and puncher of people who have become brethren after he finds them. Moving along.
His brethren is himself from another dimension.
Sure. Brethren is whatever he can summon. Oh, shit! Ah, your long pointy punch has no or very little effect on me.
Ow.
Ah, your big shieldy type punch has slightly more effect.
Unfortunately, is no match for a round of my own punches.
Ah!
Now, good sir, if you could kindly put down the weapon and fight me like a real man.
Are there no real men left in this world who would challenge me?
Thankfully, throwing knives are still very manly.
Yes.
They're mostly just to get attention. Come down here and fight me, mano mano.
Mano a mano.
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Good sir, you see the
I was really hoping you could push him off the ledge there.
You can, but I failed to do so. I just
Ow.
killed him instead.
Hey, it worked. Ah! Gunpowder is also manly.
So for those of you just joining us and decided to skip the montage, I'm about to go fight the pursuer. Whee! So,
Now you're a man.
we're gonna see if I can make this happen.
Yeah. Woo! Oh. He has such a tiny sliver of health left that I thought he was dead. Here we go.
Ooh.
Here's somebody more my speed.
Oh.
That's a quite manly sword you have there, sir.
I must admit, I am very impressed. You must do several arm curls every morning to lift something like that one-handed.
Not to mention, you know, float through the air at such speeds.
It seems you have skipped leg day, though.
Well, when one can float through the air, why would one do leg day? I mean, I wouldn't fucking do leg day if I could fly. Fuck that shit. Okay, I don't do leg day right now. What do people want from me? No.
One must drink his orange juice.
Actually, I just had a crack rock there.
Yeah.
He just had to flex his muscles and stop cramping.
A little sniff from the snuff box. Yeah, smashing.
Ah. The puns.
I should have warmed up a
That
bit first.
the smashing line was actually not supposed to be a pun, just so you know.
I know.
It's not. I'm actually kind of trying to avoid pugs with McFist. It doesn't seem necessary.
Yeah, and we don't want to refer to this as the Nigel Thornberry run either.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Honestly,
not do the smashing too much. But I mean, look at the nose and the mustache. It's it's that same archetype. At least I don't sound like Tim Curry.
if they want puns, they can go watch Shovel Knight. For this time, we're here with Pugilist.
Yeah, verily. Wait, no, that's more Thor. Anyway.
Yeah.
Looks like you have one hit left. Judging by how much damage he's done to you in the past.
Yeah, the goal with the Pursuer is learn how to not be hit.
Go with anything in Dark Souls. Don't be hit.
Well,
Some things are less instantly deadly than others.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
at this point in the game, the Pursuer doesn't really have a match, if I understand correctly.
whoa.
That was a close one.
But, no, honestly, the easiest way to deal with the Pursuer is to, parry him. But-
Which, not very effective when you're going, you know, physically.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. When you're
That-
going pugilizing?
Workouting.
Fisticuffing.
Yeah. When engaging in manly fisticuffs!
There.
That's much better.
Oh god, oh god.
Oh, oh, it's a good thing you're not wearing a shirt and therefore have pretty soft boys.
I deflected your sword with my...
With my
course-
manliness! And my pecs. Is there like
I
a...
do say, sir, this is a great workout.
Good show, good man.
Now,
Not
what,
good man.
yeah, what was your question there a second ago?
I was just kind of curious, I suppose, if there was, I know there are various emotes in the game. I was wondering if there was which way to the beach kind of pose. You know, is there a slash flex, a slash gun show, something
There's a
like
gut
that?
slash flex. There's gotta
Not exactly. I actually am a fan of right ho when
Yeah.
it comes to playing McFist.
Right-ho! Yes, I can see.
In fact, that's what I introduced him with when we skipped the or got done with the montage, not skip it.
Skipped, got done with. Close enough. Anyway.
be worked out with. Good man, you seem to be losing a lot of health.
Yeah! I see you choose not to use healing items. It's very sporting of you, good sir.
I must admit I apologize for drinking my scotch mid-fight, but I must say I'm a little rusty. Had to grease the gears, if it will.
As it were.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
He wasn't
It's really
mid-dodge.
hard to be an old-timey-pugilist while you're getting your face smashed in by a guy with a big-ass sword.
Yeah, I have to say, you're the, Oh god.
Yeah, never seen that before.
No, I have not. Is that a Scholar of the First Sin thing?
No, actually, it's just not a move he does very often.
Ah. So he's just being a douche. Yay!
Okay, now we have a bigger problem.
Oh, and that is?
These guys woke up.
Oh, right. All those other good gentlemen who are acting as the sparring ground, apparently.
Well then, friends, I thank you for waiting till the end of my match to come to life.
Quite sporting of you chaps.
However, I do find it a little strange that you would all gain up at once.
That's alright. I'm going to borrow this kidney.
And eat it for breakfast.
I prefer steak for breakfast. How do I like my steak? Next to my other steak.
With a side of steak, garnished with a bit of steak and maybe some potatoes.
Right after somebody dunked it in a tank of Guinness. And then spat in it for flavor.
I have to say, I guess I was thinking a little more British, a little less Scottish, but I can see it.
Actually, that one's more Irish if you want to follow the joke, but...
Ah, true.
Alright, believe it or not, I'm actually heading back to town because I realized I made a grave miscalculation by going and fighting the Pursuer right off the bat.
Which is?
I didn't get my stone ring!
Which is?
It's the ring that it increases the amount of poise damage you do with your blows.
Ah! The other part that makes this incredibly broken. Right.
Yeah, because fast attacks plus bludgeoning weapon equals dead everything.
To see luck, however.
See, this is
Even against the Pursuer, huh? So that's why he wasn't getting stun-locked with your...
He got stunned twice during that fight.
But not a lot, no.
This is the girl I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
the Emerald Herald?
I am aware, and I'm still fairly certain she is not, in fact, a girl. Not that she's a guy or anything like that, just I don't think she's, like, mortal.
Well, neither are you.
Or... Oh, your character. I thought you meant me literally for a second. I'm like, the
What?
name of fuck do you know that I don't? Please, share.
I mean, I know you're a wizard, Chitin, but that's a little egotistical right there.
The thing with being a wizard is technically, generally, that means you are, in fact, mortal. So that's different. That's generally. Kind of depends on what, you know,
There's
series you're talking
workarounds.
about, but- Oh, of course there are workarounds, but that's different. Bypassing mortality doesn't make you immortal. It just means you're a cheater. Anyway. So, creepy old hag ladies.
They're not important.
They really kind of aren't in the overall scheme of things.
They're not. They're just there to be creepy.
Well, they have an importance in the storyline, but it's not actually... It doesn't actually seem to be germane to, you know, what you actually do in the game.
So McFist found some tracks, and he is like, I've decided to go get some lunch.
I am going to punch a giant rhinoceros human until it drops a stone ring for me.
I was going to call it a tax collector, but sure, let's go with that.
Ah, it's quite like one of those creatures that described me on a big game hunt.
Funny.
I believe they were called locals.
In all honesty, I actually came looking for an animal to hunt. But you'll have to do for a woman.
Yeah.
Hello, buddy. Alright, kids, show's over. I got my stone ring. Go home.
Alright.
Game's done.
Fist is complete.
Yeah, there are other things. Like, at some point, I'm going to have to pick up a ring that increases my item durability just because I'm not a fan of carrying, like, multiples of the same item.
Right.
And I think the other one I usually roll with is the Clonathy ring? I don't know, I'd have to go check my other character.
And I think you've said before that you pick up a different offhand fist weapon at some point or
Yes,
another.
the Bone Fist. It's off in one of the DLC areas, which we will eventually get to, but that's probably 11 kajillion episodes off.
Yeah, don't worry, folks.
We have plenty of content.
Yes, it's Dark Souls. There's a lot of shit to do. It's not Skyrim, but we're not crazy.
No.
If we do a Skyrim, I think I might try to speedrun that.
Yeah, I would not recommend a... Has anyone done, like, a completionist version of Skyrim? Because that's a
Yes.
horrifying... That is horrifying.
He's known as the completionist.
Yeah, I kind of figured it would be that guy.
And-
I wasn't sure.
In all honesty, he did not really like the game because he's very goal-oriented.
Yeah, no, I can really sympathize with that. I'm not a big fan of,
Just going out and seeing what's out there.
Yeah, I mean, I need a reason to be playing the game, or else I might as well be doing something else.
Yeah, but the exploration is the reason for most folk.
And that's just not quite enough for me when I'm playing a game. Like, in real life, I will totally go and explore with no goal whatsoever. That's cool. In a video game, you know, I'm here for a goddamn reason.
I suppose.
And in Skyrim, yeah, technically you're the destined one who kills the dragon, but you know what I never ever hear about Skyrim? Anything about the main story. You never hear anyone talk about the main story of Skyrim. It doesn't happen. Anyway, we're getting off track. So, in this dingy underground place...
How many times can you say you've killed a man by punching him through his shield?
Well, for McFist, probably quite a few by the time we're done here.
Mm-hmm. Armor-piercing attack for a fist weapon in Dark Souls 3. God, that would make me happy.
It just turns into a Temple of Doom kind of thing where you're ripping the hearts out of creatures.
Well, I'm already ripping out their kidneys, so I suppose that ain't too far off.
And with the next-gen tech, who knows? Maybe they could actually animate it. Just ripping bits of flesh off. Anyway.
That guy looks very... Oh, he's a bowman. I was gonna say he looked like he had a big weapon there.
Well, he did. Some of the bows that these things have... Did that sword just go flying off screen?
It did.
Okay.
McFist gave him such a nice massage in the back that his sword just flew off the screen.
Yes, he gave up violence and declared his life complete.
And then turned into dust. It was a little odd.
Well, he was dead. He just accepted it and moved on.
Yeah, so is everything else in this
Little does
godforsaken
people...
place.
Oh, stop. Plane.
So I can set
So
this so
anyway.
it doesn't make a noise, but it, won't like the...
Ooh, a nest.
I could go with some eggs with my steak.
Or, alternately...
Ugh!
Aha! Taxi service!
Yes!
McFist does not worry.
After all, McFist was friends with Gandalf.
McFist does not punch early. Neither does he punch late. He always punches exactly when he means to. Precisely.
That is why this bird is still alive.
Ah!
Thank you very much, friend.
I do enjoy a good brisk jog through the evening air.
No!
Ah, another human
More
effigy.
of those strange bush things.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna die here at any point in this game, so...
Whee! It happens.
But the running rule is that I am not going to regain my humanity until my mustache disappears.
Ah, of course. The mustache is absolutely mandatory.
If at any point McFist loses enough humanity that this beautiful mustache disappears, I will have to use a humanity to get it.
Fun fact, we have not died yet.
Actually, yeah.
So, we're kind of expecting it at some point.
Actually, we're probably going to get that here in a minute, so...
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's Dark Souls.
I'm just saying. We
So
have
far,
made it
so good.
quite far
Yes.
without dying once. Just don't fall off the ledge, please. Oh, good sir, that is a nice crossbow you have there.
It turned into a sword. Fancy.
Oh, it didn't explode.
Oh.
Interesting.
Puppies!
Maybe because it landed on one of the puppies' heads
Maybe.
and it softened the blow. Ah, back massage for puppies.
Good dog!
Oh, how this reminds me of the hunt.
McFist does not... McFist does not endorse animal cruelty.
Wait, oh. I was gonna say while we had the door open. Never mind, keep going.
So, as many folks just saw, I fought the pursuer. Now we're going to fight his angry black cousin.
Oh, lovely.
Well then.
He seems like a Zaku or Cylon.
It doesn't seem... It seems like I have fought you before. Have we met?
Although this time I hit a little harder. Uh-oh.
Oh!
So speaking of that death,
Ah!
Oh!
That's,
he just cursed me.
Potion?
Oh! In the
Later.
face. Yeah, you need some breathing room to actually use the damn potion.
Yeah.
Okay, so did
That is a
curse
long animation.
literally reduce your humanity?
It did.
Okay.
And it actually gives him a damage buff, but he started with the damage buff, so it's nothing huge.
Oh, goody.
Oh god.
It's okay. We can figure this out.
Good sir, it seems you have damage on my mustache. For that, you must suffer the consequences.
I thought I timed it wrong.
Oh boy.
Shit.
Oh boy.
So,
That's my preferred way to dodge that attack.
that seems like the best way, honestly. Oh god.
Oh,
And there it goes.
Without his mustache, McFist could not take him on.
I still
He
had.
still had some mustache, he just didn't have the,
Well, kids, there you go. I died.
And for that, we'll have to end it on this episode.
Yep. We'll get back to you later.
Until then, we will see you next time.
On the Legend of McFist.
See ya! I'm not paying!
So